So my Sims game just finished updating, and from my understanding, today's update is gonna be pretty huge. Just going off what we know so far, this update is gonna come with moon phases into the base game, and finally a mini telescope. If you play The Sims 4 at all, you probably are very familiar with the observatory item, which is absolutely enormous and somehow the only telescope in the game. But they're finally adding like a normal size telescope as of today. This update is in preparation for the new werewolf pack coming out on Thursday. Whenever there's a big pack, they have to do an update like this to get ready for it. And oftentimes they'll add in a few new features to the base game, kind of like how today we're getting moon phases. With expansion packs, we often get a lot of new build features. Think like when they added the glass roof textures and platforms kind of around Snowy Escape and Seasons. So the pre-pack patches are usually pretty good ones, and that's what we've got today. Like I said, my game literally just finished installing the update, so I haven't actually played it yet. And the patch notes are also not out yet, so we're gonna do a little bit of guesswork to figure out what's new first. Oh my goodness, what the heck? What is that? Why did they do that? Why is it so large? Ah! Oh my god. Interesting. Okay, they've changed everything. Oh, they've got like recommended scenarios, challenge scenarios. Interesting. So they changed the scenario stuff to look a little bit different. Huh. I feel undecided about this. I don't like change, it's quite scary, but I think this looks nice. I think that makes sense. I'm not sure about this part, like the logo part, I'm not really certain about. Anytime they adjust the menu, it scares me. I really don't like change. All right, I'm loading in now. I say we start off with the moon phases. So I guess here at the bottom, we've got this new little icon to show the current moon phase. Right now, we've got a new moon. So I assume that little icon will change like as the moon phases change. And then when you hover over it, we can see obviously like all of the seasons information too. But also you can see the moon phases on the calendar as well. So now I can see the forecast for the weather and also that day's moon phase. The weather is obviously from Seasons, but the moon phases are base game. So everybody will have those. And the other thing is that apparently the moon phases are going to affect the different occults. So I guess vampires will also have like reactions to the moon. From what they showed off in the live stream, it looked like the werewolves would sometimes have like different skill boosts and things on different moon phase days. And then obviously the full moon is going to be a big deal. But I'm kind of curious to see like how the other moon phases affect things. I'm very intrigued by this. All right, the big seller though, the telescope. So before we obviously had this backyard observatory, and that was the only way to use a telescope in your game. But as of today, we have the back pocket observatory. Your backyard can finally breathe a sigh of relief as you observe the skies in style. We've made sure you can even stow this telescope in your back pocket so you can spot the stars from anywhere outdoors. Sure, the opportunities for debauchery might be slightly limited since you hopefully can't fit inside of it, but I think one astronomical love shack is enough. And so we have this new one. Oh my god, this is such an improvement. Look, I will always love this thing. The fact that you can woohoo in it, the fact that you can get collectibles from it. But this one, okay, the reasonably sized one that you can also bring with you places, that is big. It looks like you can moon gaze and stargaze at nighttime, but today in the morning we can observe the sky. Look at me go. Oh my god. This is like such a long time coming. I feel silly being this excited about this, but if you've played The Sims 4 before, you know this is a big day. We've made these jokes for literally years about this being the only telescope, so this one finally being here is huge. I guess it's small, not huge, but it's huge. I guess maybe it does look a little bit too small. Like maybe if it was, you know, a bit like this, it might be a little bit better. If there's one thing I could do to improve it, it might be, you know, just make it a little bit bigger. Oh, that's scary. I'm sorry. Oh, stop. I didn't mean that. Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. How did I even manage that? Okay, we're fixed. Sorry, everyone. False alarm. What is he doing? He just autonomously went in to use this one. Stanley, this is your big moment. We finally can use the better one and you're going in here? Stop. What is wrong with you? He went back in there autonomously. Stanley. Okay, now it's getting to be nighttime so we can actually moon gaze and stargaze. Oh, don't fall. Careful. Now, I am fairly certain that there is a new death that has come with this update. There's been no confirmation of this. Obviously, we haven't seen it yet. We're kind of just testing it out right now. But I think and I hope that you can get struck by a meteor and die. I'm pretty sure that that came in this update. I have two reasons. Number one, The Sims posted this yesterday. They said, Soul Simmers, today's Sims Delivery Express drop is in preparation for tomorrow's base game update. There is no new content available in-game today, but tomorrow, just be sure to watch out for meteors. Winky face, telescope emoji, moon emoji, dot, dot, dot. And this was quite weird because there was an SDX drop yesterday, but it didn't actually come with anything new. And then one of my friends was like digging around in game files and he saw this like buff meteor death warning thing. So like one of these buffs, but for a meteor death warning. So that to me seems like a pretty strong confirmation. Oh my God. Uh-oh, Stanley just noticed a meteor is heading right for him. He should seek shelter and quickly. It's coming right for me. It's a bird, it's a plane, it's a meteorite, and it's headed right for Stanley. Run for cover. Don't run for cover. Stay here. Wait, I think that's the buff. I think that's the buff that I was talking about. The question is, do you actually die from this, or is this just pretend? 3, 2, 1. Anything? Death by meteorite? What? Houston, we have a problem? Stanley Humphrey's about to die from being struck by a meteorite? No way. Woo! Oh my God. What are you doing here? Oh my God. Oh my God. Already? What the heck? Oh my God, I actually could cry. Is this common? Or did I just get really unlucky? I only moon gazed like once. It was for like 2 seconds. Oh my God. Okay, so lesson learned. If you get that warning buff, get away. Stay away fast if you get that warning buff. Oh my God, I don't even know what to say. I also can't try and click on anything because I'm the last sim here. Oh my God, all right, let's go to Manage Worlds and see if we can bring a sim back because I want to know if I can like get that meteor. Like, is it gonna still be there? Should I move the land grabs in or something? I don't know. Oh, and it's gonna be unfurnished now because Stanley died and took all his stuff with him. I'm really curious to find out if that death is like actually common or if I just got really unlucky because I feel like I just got really unlucky. Like, I don't think that's normal. I am so glad that I was recording that. Oh my God, I can't believe that just happened to me. Okay, everyone. Oh, look, he can spy on the neighborhood still because he's got mischief. This is a family telescope night, please. Take this as a warning, everyone. This could be you. Oh, they take notes on stuff sometimes. Oh, stop mourning Stanley. You didn't even know him. Okay, I'm serious. I think we just got really unlucky with Stanley because it took him like 2 seconds to die from that and it's not happening at all to these sims, at least not yet. So that is really funny that it happened to Stanley so quickly. I don't think it's normal. I don't think it'll happen to you normally. And I think you can also avoid it if you like see the moonlit because I just spent like the rest of the entire night. The sun has come up and they're fine. So I played through to the next night because now obviously it's a different phase of the moon. It's a waxing crescent today. And I'm wondering if we can see the moon in the sky at all anywhere. Oh my God, you can. I'm sorry. They mentioned that you'd be able to see it and it's gonna change and stuff depending on like the moon phase. Obviously we couldn't see it yesterday because it was a new moon. See, it's little things like that that just make my day. I love this kind of thing. It's such a small detail, but I'm so glad they added it. I'm still waiting for patch notes, but I also forgot to look at the swatches on this telescope, so we should probably check on that. It seems like, oh, that one's cool with the galaxy stuff. There's an all white one, a black and white one, all black. Okay, those are decent. I like it. I think you can't really go wrong. Oh my gosh, finally. Okay, The Sims has tweeted, a free base game update is here and right on time for the super full moon. With new moon phases added, the new small telescope is sure to come in handy. Check out what's available in today's update, and remember, watch out for meteorites. Now, I tweeted about this. I tweeted the screenshot of Stanley dying, and one of the Sims team was like, how did that happen to you so fast? So it sounds like we did just get like really unlucky. People were asking if I used cheats. I didn't. I just tried it once and then Stanley died. And I've been trying to replicate it and it hasn't happened yet. So I feel like we did just get really unlucky. I don't think it's a common death at all. So you shouldn't have to worry about that. So here it is. The patch notes are finally out. This is gonna list like everything in the new update, all of the new stuff, all of the bug fixes. It's probably going to be long, so I'll read it and just give you the highlights, but I'll also link it down below if you want to go back and like check on it yourself and see everything. So of course we now have lunar cycles. Each phase grants a special gameplay boost that can be viewed by hovering over the moon icon at the bottom center of the screen. Occult Sims will find that the moon now plays an extra role in how their powers behave. During certain certain moon phases, mermaids have less hydration loss, vampires recharge power slower, spellcasters can cast spells more successfully, and aliens receive a special moodlet while moon bathing. Toddlers can also ask questions about the moon phases, they can say goodnight to the moon, and they can have special moon dreams. Of course, we have the small telescope. It was a rainy afternoon one day at the Maxis office. The bay doesn't see much rain, and the sound of water drops hitting the windows filled the otherwise silent studio. In a dimly lit corner on the Maxis floor, one modeling artist was working on a telescope model. A simple feature, a staple of The Sims and real-life space hobbyists. A smile grew across the artist's face. The model was perfect. Small, elegant, perfectly capable of sitting on a balcony in a virtual household. There were great expectations for The Sims 4, and the artist had great expectations too. Suddenly, a game designer appeared behind the artist. As the artist turned around to greet the designer uttered a single word, as if to interrupt eye contact. Bigger, the designer muttered. Bigger, the designer once again exclaimed, this time slightly louder. Bigger, this time the designer was shouting. Breadcrumbs flying onto the desk. That's a joke, obviously, about how they only had a giant telescope in The Sims 4 until today, but we finally have the small one. So now we can spy on the neighborhood, observe the sky, search for the truth, stargaze, track satellites, and spy on apartments if you've got city living. Important warning, viewing the night sky can be dangerous work. If your sim notices something is coming straight for them, get inside quickly. Death by meteorite is now a thing. So are meteorite ghosts. Who knew? Yeah, who knew? Completely shocked by this. We'll have to look at Stanley's ghost later too, just to see. Actually, I might try and summon Stanley's ghost now. I kind of forgot about that. Can I not summon it? Strengthen connection to the physical world. Please, Stanley, I want you now. Ugh. Should I just wait and see if he pops up? He didn't show up yesterday. I don't have any of my mods. I can't force anything. And oh my gosh, with the big observatory, you can now discover 10 new framed moon prints when moon gazing with it. Oh, that's cool. Oh wow, they also added a new beard. We got some new like ombre versions of the base game wedding dress with some pretty rainbow colors. And they also added this hijab from the wedding pack without the veil into the base game. That's so cool. Oh wow, and 2 new wallpapers. We have the Brickery Elite Caution wallpaper that matches the base game one. And we also got some new terrain paints. Yeah, so here's that new wallpaper. So it matches this base game one, but it's just got the caution at the bottom. We also have this new terrain paint. Oh, that's a nice one. I'm gonna use that a lot. That's a really nice terrain paint. And then I think this one is the new dirt pine stuff. Is that right? Yeah, pine duff. Oh, that's pretty good too. They never add terrain paint to the base game. That's fun. This update is huge. The death, the telescope, all of those new cast assets, even some new build assets. There should be a lot of debug stuff too, because we'll have those new moon prints. And I think they also added a few new books, like werewolf related books, into the base game. So there's a lot of new content to go check out today. I'll leave it here so you can go test it out yourselves, but I guess be warned, watch out for that telescope death. If it tells you to go inside, go inside. Or maybe just don't go inside the first time so you can see what happens if your sim dies, but then like close without saving. You know, if you like videos like this, I always make little breakdown videos when there's big Sims updates, so feel free to subscribe for more content. And also, I can post early access content with werewolves tomorrow, so if you want to see any werewolf stuff early, stay tuned for tomorrow, because I've got a lot of videos planned for you. And with that being said, I'm gonna go. Have a great rest of your day, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye, everybody. I'm serious though, I'm gonna go record like 5 werewolf videos right now. I got early access like a couple minutes ago, and I can share it tomorrow, so stay tuned.